Live. Okay, we are live. So welcome out, everybody. My name is Cindy Bloom, and this panel here is coming to you to bring you something, a powerful tool that we have been using to really dominate and produce mass amount of content everywhere. Okay, everywhere in a beastly fashion. Now, I am part of the original Affiliate Beast Mode members, and the premise of Affiliate Beast Mode was to learn how to dominate social media to help you, sell affiliate products in so many different ways. And, people saw massive results and massive breakthroughs using that system. And what happened was, Jermaine, who is actually right now, I believe, in the air flying to speak at a conference in Orlando, otherwise I'm sure he would be on this, but he's going to be pretty happy that we actually went ahead and did this. He actually went ahead and he saw the power in what we were doing, and he took it one step further. And he actually, spent a lot of time developing. Now, he's a marketer, and he's been in this niche, and he actually went through and developed this tool to even further get even better, further beastly results in a way that has actually shocked me. For one, I'm going to be completely transparent with everybody on here and who is watching. As I said, I was an original founder of Affiliate Beast Mode. I may not have been present the past few months, but Beast Mode is something that once you're a part of and you feel this community, it's something that you never let go. So even though I may not have been present, I was still in constant contact with the core of the beasts. And I recently had a conversation with Jermaine, and he's like, Cindy, really. I'm not here to push you or anything, but I got to tell you, there's some real power in what we have going on, and I really think you could be making a mistake not seeing this and not doing it. So I said, all right, he's a mentor of mine, so I said, let's do it, and I got on board, and it was kind of crazy because I think within the first 24 hours, because with me, when I buy something or I get a training, I go ahead and I implement it right away. And Jermaine was laughing because I think I must have messaged him 100 times within the first 24 hours, going, "What? This is unbelievable. I can't believe it's doing this, and I can't believe I'm able to do this, and I can't believe this. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." And the people down here have been using this software for longer than I have, so they're kind of giggling, going, "Ah, ha, ha, she didn't even know." But man, but yes, we know the power. So what I wanted to do is, introduce this panel and let the people on the panel either tell you and explain to you why they actually, just joined, and just came on board and started using this product, or some of the people who have been using this product for the past few months and have seen some massive results. So, on this panel, there are people who have been part of, the original launch when this thing first came out. They've seen some changes going through, and then you have some people who are more new. I think you have somebody even here who just joined like a day or a few days ago and who's just really excited to be part of this group. So either way, I just want everybody to come out and just give a small, small information about your experience with what we have, this platform, which is called the social, SM Beast, the social media beast. I like to call it beast mode domination, social media beast mode domination. It's complete domination. And I'll get started myself and say that what attracted to me is really the mass, how easy it is to really get your social media presence to the masses. I mean, I'm just not talking Facebook and Twitter. I'm talking to the masses. I'm talking to sites that are so powerful to bring your message, not only to get yourself all over the internet, but to help you with your backlinking and help you with your rankings and all the other things that are so important in dominating social media. So that's what's very attractive to me. And like I said, this is just the beginning, and I've seen some incredible results. So with that being said, I'm going to just start. We'll just go down the panel, starting on my right, and I have my glasses on. So I think that's Matt over there on the right there. and I don't know if he wants to talk. I know that he's rather new, but he did say to me that, you know, I would just love to know what it is that attracted you, and you know what so far you've seen.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. Uh, One of the things that attracted me, I think there's a little feedback. I don't know who that is, but anyhow, one of the things that attracted me was the ability. One of the things that I have a desire and a mission and a goal to do is to help local businesses offline. And you know, because most people don't know how to, you know, do social media really. They've been told, hey, I need a Facebook account, or I need, you know, this account or that account, so they go and set it up, and lots of times it just sits there and stagnates. And with this, you can you can help the local businesses where I, you know, kind of want to focus a lot of my attention at, in addition to what I'm doing with my own branding and stuff. But I just see the potential with helping them automate their Twitter accounts, helping them automate their Facebook and their blogs, and the list goes on and on. I mean, this is already a powerful platform, and it's just getting better and better. Just the tweaks that are being made, and just the not only that, but the leadership within inside this group is phenomenal. I mean, it's not just about a program to help people automate their Facebook or their, you know, Google or whatever it may be. That's part of it, but a big part of it also is just the leadership. Just for instance, this Hangout we're doing right now is just a testimony to the fact that we are getting encouragement, we're getting teaching, we're getting you know, valuable insight, we're getting value from the leadership all the way down, no matter what level someone is at, whether they are what you may call a expert or a career marketer, or whether they're kind of mediocre, or whether they're a newbie. SM Beast Mode has everything that they need at whatever level they are, and so that's one of the reasons I got involved. Is just I saw the leadership, and I saw the potential, not just for my own marketing, but for those that I'm going to help market as well.
Awesome. You know, that's really powerful, because I think it's really, you know, I think it's a very, very true thing. You know, I have so many people who say, yeah, I set up a page, but now I don't know what to do with it. And I don't know if you know this, Matt, but I know that there is a place within SM Beast Mode that you can actually have it search for content that would be relative to whatever it is, whatever business it is that you're helping. It will pull up content that you can share to make that page more valuable. So yeah, that's key. That's awesome. I'm going to be doing some of that too. I'm actually helping a dentist office with their brand, so that's kind of exciting. That's awesome. Mr. Bananas, what are you going to be doing? Oh, Mr. Bananas got, I think he's got like a baby issue right now, so I think we're going to skip over him. His name has headphones in. Oh, there. Cater, are you there? Cater, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Cindy.
All right, cool. Is it time to call you out?
Yeah, I mean, the reason I got out is because I haven't used the software itself. I have it in set. I set it up. I fill in all the information. I was actually hoping to come on here and see, because I looked in the back office, there was not too much demonstration as far as how to use it. I've hopped on a couple of different webinars, seen a little bit, but I haven't, you know, that's the main reason I'm coming on here. So I have no idea what the heck I'm doing.
Awesome.
With it.
That's transparency.
With the software itself.
That's awesome, because I know that there are a lot of people on here, you know, there are a lot of people who may actually do the same thing as you, may get overwhelmed and stuff, and so we have some pro people who have been using it for a long time, so they don't even know, but I'm going to be calling them out, or I can show too, but I think they have a little bit more experience than I do, and I'm not ashamed to say that, so we're going to come back to you. I'm going to go to you, Jeremy. You seem to be mastering this. You've just been crushing the, you know, the community with bringing new people in, sharing a lot of value, sharing a lot of what you're doing, and I know that you've been part of, you know, this SMB since the very beginning. So I don't know if it's cool with the baby. I don't see little baby in the picture in the camera. So if you can unmute yourself.
We good. They are right over here, but I'm live. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, guys, I joined Beast Mode 2.0 right before the SMB started to come out. Actually, before I knew about it. And then when I just heard certain things about it, because I was using Hootsuite at the time, and before Beast Mode, I didn't know about Hootsuite. I was doing everything manually, and then Jermaine, talked to us about automation and using Hootsuite. And, like, oh man, this is cool.
Cutting out pretty bad.
Yeah, you know what? Jeremy, you're cutting out a lot. I don't know if it was just me, but something was. We didn't have a really good connection right now.
Few things. Can you hear me better now?
Yep.
Yeah, that's better.
Awesome. I don't know what y'all have heard up to this point, but I was talking about Hootsuite when I started using Hootsuite.
Now you went out again. All right, I'm going to come back to him because we're having some issues with his voice.
Pretty much like 10, or remember how many it is. I got a bad connection here.
Yeah, Jeremy, we're going to come back to you. I'm going to go over to Derek, and we're going to come back to you, okay? Yo, Derek.
Yo, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
All right.
So far, so good. You know, you and Jeremy, I think, both came in, pretty, at least on this panel, from what I know, earlier than anybody else. So I'd love to hear what you have to say too.
Right. Yeah. Like as far as the SMBs tool goes, man, it's pretty amazing what that thing can do. For me, personally, I've been using it mostly for Twitter, and it's just creating like automated conversations and with people like on a constant basis, like so many that I can't even keep up with. So that's like one of the main ways that I'm using it lately. And you can even talk with like I've had conversations in Spanish with this tool because in the back office you can translate even with on the Twitter side of it. So anytime I get a mention that's in like a different language, I always translate it and still talk to the people. So that's a really rad tool too that comes with it. So as far as the whole community in itself was what got me involved over like it's been about almost over a year, I believe. And so the whole thing with I see the whole vision that Jermaine's had in the past and throughout this whole growth of the whole community, and it's awesome. And that's what really got me involved in the first place with Beast Mode, was just like the whole community, and everybody wants to help each other out and really watch each other grow and help each other grow. So but yeah, the tool is just crazy what that thing can do. I use it a lot for the Facebook as well, and it's a really powerful tool, and a lot of people need to see a lot more of this thing out there, So, but basically, yeah, Twitter is crazy, going crazy hard. Followers left and right. It's pretty cool. So that's basically all I got, guys, for that.
All right, cool. All right, Darren, I know you can't really speak because he's got a microphone. He's been typing, and unless you want to type anything, I'm just going to basically say that you're, he's new to it. He's seen the power in doing this. Derek has showed him quite a bit of stuff, and because Derek is so awesome.
He's actually in my living room right now.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said. So I know that he actually. Is really taking some action and learning quite a bit. Then I'm going to skip over to Carla, who already informed me that it's nice and warm in Texas over there. I see some sun in the background, I think, coming through her window. And she is another one of the the original Beast members. But the thing about Carla is Carla is one of the people that I like to call kind of like a tool junkie, in kind of in a very good way, because I'm kind of a tool junkie too, and we get really giddy sometimes when we get on these tools and we find all the secret weapons, I guess, that these tools enable. So, Carla and I were already doing some giggling, going, "Oh my God," and "Holy cow," already on the side. But I want to hear what she actually has to say, because we just were able to do a little bit in the chat.
I've been kind of, here's a little bit about me too, that Cindy mentioned, that I'm down here in Texas. Derek is actually like half hour from me. So we get into little mastermindings over there, and when businesses or tools launch, we don't always get the perfect product, because sometimes they're released so that users can use them and troubleshoot. And so I really feel like we are at a place with the SM Beast where we're not in full launch quite yet, but the tools in there are just massive. So here's some of the ways. I kind of swayed away from the group. I had moved from, I just packed up. I moved from Minnesota down here to Texas, snap decision, and just kind of rolled with it. So a lot of my marketing stuff got put on hold while I resituated myself. So this is like perfect timing for me. It's kind of like I'm just getting in the groove. I've been here for a while. I feel comfortable, and then I'm plugging back into what I know already works. And that is, these powerful mentors, Cindy, Cater, Derek. I've been around watching people grow together yet separately, and I think that's very important. One of the things that caught my eye, I was over at Derek's and he was logged in. I was like, oh my God, because I hadn't really seen the back of it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to figure out a way to get that. I really had to wipe out all of my tools except for my web hosting and my autoresponder, to get back on my feet, because I made decisions without thinking them totally through. But so what SM Beast has allowed me to do is just regroup in such a massive way that it just made it real simple. Like, off the top of my head, I probably have 15 Facebook pages. So to manage those pages is a lot of work, whether that's scheduling them or manually doing them, logging in, logging out, making sure that you're from the right account. And I quickly plugged all of my pages into SM Beast and literally can post to all 15 of them with the click of a button. And so that was like, I'm like a little kid with new toys. I'm like, I got in like the day after Thanksgiving, so it was kind of holiday hectic, and here I am. I'm like a little kid with new toys. I'm like, Christmas time came early for me, and I still feel that way because like I say, I've plugged it in just for my Facebook, and then I've added my Twitter. Another thing that I'm finding massive is the Instagram, because I'm a PC user and I don't know about Macs too well. And as much as I know about the internet and computers, I am an app dummy. So Instagram for me has been real difficult for me to jump into because it's from my phone and it confuses me. And I was able to plug in 2 Instagram accounts. I don't even have to deal with the phone apps. It just totally wiped out that block for me. I can honestly say I've only, in 3 years of marketing online, I've only got, probably less than 10 posts on Instagram. So I kind of felt like, I'm holding myself back by not, having the proper tools to work with all the social media accounts. And so just those 3 things, plugging in my Facebook pages, being able to plug in my Instagram and actually take action on Instagram, without the frustrations of having to learn how to use my phone, has really helped. On a larger scale, I think Cindy kind of alluded that she was helping a dental agency, and the bigger picture is, if you're really depending on what your niche is and what services you're trying to offer, you can totally package a social media management to other businesses so very easily. And I'm looking at, like, if I had one client, it would pay my bill for for my SMBs every month. And so I really encourage people to get out there and talk about. That's why I put the video challenge up, because we all know that videos are powerful and they're going to get found. And the more noise that each of us are making individually, welcome, Jason. The more noise that each of us are making individually is going to spike curiosity in the reach that we have. And if we're sharing each other's stuff, it's just going to expand that reach. And it's just really working together to get the word out there, as a whole and as individually. So my challenge to everybody is to, yes, do a video a day for 7 days. Today is my day 3. So I've just poked it out. Like the first day I did, what I'm doing with Facebook, and then the second day I did, what I'm doing with Twitter, and today I'll probably, do exactly what I said about the Instagram. So, and that's just a few of the tools. I can't even go into the massive amount of this, Cindy. We're going to have to do more Hangouts to cover it all, because, like, even in my videos, I'm trying to keep them under, 3 to 5 minutes, and I'm barely able to keep it under 10 minutes, and that's just because there is so much value, there is so much to it, and it's just that massive. I mean, when we use the word beast, I think we've been using it loosely, and when we use it applied to SM beast, I'm so excited. I mean, and I get excited with new tools, but because of my tech knowledge, I can honestly say, yeah, Hootsuite's kind of a competitor to this, but this is going to blow Hootsuite right out of the water, because you're limited with Hootsuite. And this, really has no limitations. I really feel like, you can do everything right from that dashboard. Respond to your tweets, your Instagrams. It's just that whole package. I mean, I don't see anything that out there that offers anything close to this. And I think that I'm just going to repeat that. I don't see anything out there that offers anything even close to this.
You know why, Carla? Because there is nothing.
Right.
All right. Thank you. I know that we got a couple of people hopped on. Let's see who just hopped on. Jason, how you doing? Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, hi.
How you doing?
Doing great, doing great.
Awesome. You missed the beginning part, and I want to just, personally say I'm personally sorry, because I don't know how long you've been part of the SMB, group, and so I'm just, before we actually go ahead, and I'm going to actually do a screen share, and either Jeremy or Derek may want to do a screen share too. But what is it that you are using this tool for, and why did you get actually involved in our community?
I think I started within a couple weeks,
okay.
maybe a week or so ago. But I come from a background of traditional business. I used to own a moving and storage business. I'm recently working through selling that right now. And basically I want to build my brand and build my foundation, and I realized that I need to have something to help me facilitate that. And I think SMB, I mean, I looked at Hootsuite and a couple other ones, and it's kind of ridiculous what they're charging for what it is they provide, and SMB's just like blows them out of the water. It's kind of silly. And then also the group, I mean, this just the chat group and how we got this Hangout right now, it's and all the value that you guys provide, it blows me away. So I'm just, I'm kind of a newbie, but I had some experience, but I'm looking to build my foundation just like all the leaders that are in this group right now, and provide some good value to the crew.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you're on the Hangout, and this is definitely a community that loves to give, so I think you'll find that out. Who else? Is it Nickel? Or I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it correct. Are you there?
Might
Michael?
be Nike.
Nike? Sound. We don't hear you. You have it doesn't look like, oh, hold on, you are muted. Hold on, let's unmute you. I don't know why you're muted. Do you not have I can't unmute him either. Do you not have a mic? Because it's not giving me the option to unmute you. Normally it does if somebody has a mic. Okay, so unless he comes out and has a mic, I'm just going to continue to go on because I know there's people like Cater on here who just really want to see, what it is. So I'm just going to share my screen really quickly. I'm not going to do too much because, like I said, I think that Jeremy or Derek maybe can show a little bit more than I can. But I want you guys, for those of you who are wondering, you've heard about Hootsuite, you may have heard about Post Planner, you may have heard some automation. I actually used Hootsuite up until I just stopped it because I don't need to pay. And there is a free version of Hootsuite, but you can't do a lot with it. And I had actually paid for the pro version of Hootsuite because it showed you exactly how everything was scheduled out. And you can actually see that. Both of those features are, of course, right in our platform. So I'm just going to quickly screen share. And you guys should see my dashboard. And this is actually just so incredibly slick, okay? These are all the different medias, and we are not finished, okay? So these are the social media sites that you can connect. You can connect different blogs, photos and videos with all of these sites, bookmarking, monitoring, which is really cool. I'm just going to show you a little bit what I'm doing, and some apps that actually work that we use to actually get more results within our platform. But one of the things that I think is really cool, I'm just going to show you, is that you can actually monitor keywords. And I have right now I have a software that's actually really cool for podcasting, and so I have been tweeting a lot about it, and it's so I actually did a search. I went into here and I put in keywords, like this. You would hit new monitor, and you actually put a keyword in here of something that maybe would be interesting to you. Maybe you're doing something with weight loss. Maybe you're doing something with social media. Maybe you're doing something with podcasting. Maybe you're doing something with banner ads or whatever it is. You can put in a keyword. And then what it will do is it will bring up all the different things, mentions about those topics. Okay, so I can retweet, see which one of these possibly are getting retweets, maybe use some of the words in here, see who's talking, maybe start a conversation, maybe follow them. I also did one on social media because I my brand is Blooming Marketing, so I offer marketing tips, and I've been doing a lot of things with that. And of course I'm doing social media because I'm promoting this social media beast. So I want to kind of know what people are doing. So you can do that with that, as well as one of the coolest features here, guys, is when you actually compose something and you have it set up, you can click your networks. Let's say whatever you wanted to do. I'm just going to say Twitter right now. I sometimes like to do Twitter separate than the others because of the hashtags and because of the limitations of your characters. Sometimes I'll do them through all of them, but I'm just saying if you do it. But when you attach something, you can attach it from a file, okay, from a URL. Okay, this is actually really cool. You can go right here and you can design something right here, an image to put in here. So what I usually do and what I've done is I have a whole file on my desktop of quotes that I like to post, and I literally will just do a bunch of them and drag my quote here, put a little saying, and put it on wherever it wants, and it goes out. So I have like a quote going out every morning, I think, all the way up until like the middle of December. Okay, and if I wanted to do a really powerful tweet, let's just say. This is pretty cool. You go social media domination with SM Beast. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. All these things are pretty good hashtags. I'm just going to put my link. And the reason I'm showing you this is that you can actually go into the schedule here, and this is what I found to be really cool. You can. This is a good tweet. Okay, I want, this is something that I would like to tweet almost on a daily basis because I want people to see it. So you can actually go to repeat, hit this repeat button, and it's going to repeat however often you want it. Daily, hourly, weekly, monthly, however many times you want. So I'll say I want it every single day. I want this tweet to go. And right now I'm setting them all till the 31st just to see where I'm going. And every day at 3, I'm going to actually change this time to go earlier. Every day at, let's say, 1 o'clock p.m., that tweet is going to go out. And actually, I'm going to put it on LinkedIn as well. And there we go. I just scheduled that same tweet out over and over and over and over and over again until the end of the 31st. So if you imagine you do that a couple times a day, can you imagine? Twitter, guys, I don't know if you realize this, Twitter is like it's like a ticker. Okay, it's constantly going. And one of the cool things I love this about is when you're looking at the somebody's Twitter account, it takes you right to them. Okay, and it's just, this thing is so powerful. You can just do so many different things with it. So that's just one of the things that I love. I love this compose button. I love the schedule button. I love the fact that you can do the repeating. I love the fact that you can save a draft so that, if it's something like this, like a particular tweet that you like, you can save it and then just bring it up each time you want to tweet it. But right now, I don't have to do that because I'm just repeating it out until the 31st. And then I can, check out my tweets and see how well they do and go back. Because actually, one of the things that we have here is, where is our, no, my thing's freezing here. Here, measure. It's pretty cool. It will actually show you and measure for you some of the things that are going on. And this is actually going to tell me down here, look at these. Okay, dominate social media. This is one of the ones that are getting the most clicks and the most. It's giving you this. It's giving you this information right here on your page. Okay, it's telling you all this great stuff. It's telling you all your posts, which ones have interactions, which ones don't, best times. And so that's just a little bit of a glimpse of what we do. I'm going to actually stop myself and stop sharing my screen. And
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Your dashboard seems a little bit different than mine. I would imagine that's because the whole suite hasn't been fully rolled out. And I know nothing's written in stone, but is there any idea of when we all might be having the full suite?
I would imagine, I think that's coming really, really, really soon. I think everybody's getting switched over very soon, Carla. But I believe, and I'm going to let Jeremy or Derek answer that question because they may know more.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, so, Cindy, I don't know if you've noticed at all, but, well, of course you didn't because, you didn't start off with the old dashboard. but it seems like every week, every month, there's a new feature added to this dashboard, right? And we're not getting charged for upgrades or anything like that. All this stuff, we just keep on getting more features to use. Now, the SMBs 2.0 is pretty much in development, getting all the kinks worked out of. So the talks with Jermaine, he says, in a few weeks, maybe even next week, I'm not sure. I don't want to talk for him. We all will be transitioning over to SMBs 2.0.
Yeah, I believe that's what he said as well, what I have heard as well. So, yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for answering that. That's great. Now I'm even more excited. Christmas twice.
From what I understand, the features pretty much are the same. It's just more of the interface.
Yeah, you've got a prettier dashboard. That's all.
Yeah, it's just a little bit more. Yeah, it's a little.
I'm like, I want icons like that. I want icons like.
She's having social media envy. Okay, so
I am.
Derek or Jeremy, do you guys want to share your screen at all? Maybe I just really just touched it a little bit. Is there anything that you think that people would like to get a glimpse or that you could share? Either one of you?
Sure.
Yeah,
I
Derek.
got the old
Everybody's been wanting your Twitter secrets there.
Yeah, I want the whole thing. It's a long process. I'll give you the back end part. I'll give you the SMBs part of it. Let's see, screen share. But I do have a video on it, so if y'all want the video, the full thing, or we can do another Hangout over it. But it's fairly long process.
Give me the link.
Let's see here. Y'all see Twitter yet?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Basically, what I've been doing is I'll show you all the results I'm having. Followers coming in, and what I'm doing is I'm using the. Let me get into the beast. I'm actually using the automated section.
Look at those numbers in your report, dude.
I'll show you those in a second.
I seen Cindy had it up. Did she go over that stuff?
Yeah, she went over a little bit of it. Here is, the Twitter welcome messages is what I use. So as I get followers, I have a ninja method that I use to get followers, like 300 to 500 a day. And as the followers come follow me, the beast mode or the SM Beast, it'll send out tweets on whatever I want to say. Each line right here is a different message to a different person. And this one gets a lot of, I've just been testing out different messages, and this one gets a lot of action on it. Just being like almost as normal as you can be works the best. And I send out a maximum of 8 auto follow, so yeah, I'll auto follow them as well. And these are just my welcome messages. I do this instead of the actual direct messaging because honestly, I don't even read direct messages whenever people on Twitter direct message me. I already know these are all automated, right? Like most of them are automated. Everybody does that. So whenever you send out like a tweet and it actually mentions them on their page or in Twitter, it actually gets more action. And so I just go from there, and in the actual Beast, you go back to your inbox, and I set up a stream just for my mentions. And so it'll send out all those messages, right? And these are the people that are replying to it and all that stuff. And I'll just go in and either reply to them, and inside here you can even like here, this one is you know, different language. You can translate it and still talk to them, stuff like that. So I just do a Twitter mention here. So, and as this happens, you'll see all these conversations going on, right? And I just keep them going. But you will get flooded with so many messages doing it this way that it's kind of hard to keep up. But I get friend requests this way. I get you know, tons of interaction. I just drive people back to either Facebook or to the tool or something like that, right? So as far as the retweets and stuff like that, is sharing everyone's exposure that's actually in beast mode. And where was it? Let's see. Carla was up here earlier. Or is retweeting all y'all stuff. And it was giving everybody. Man, this just must have just sent out some messages because they were all on top. What I was going to show you guys. You guys can still hear me, right?
Loud and clear, bro.
All right, cool.
You're doing great.
As far, oh, here we go. Here's some of Michael. Okay, now we're in the realms of it. Yeah, it's been retweeting things that people have been sharing on my IBO toolbox. Okay, I did a press release about the SMBs tool a few days ago, right? And I'm looking for it, but man, this stuff just keeps going on. It just never stops. So I might not find it. It might be on my wall or mentions. But anyway, what it does, it's been spitting out the actual what do you call it, IBO toolbox press release. So what that does is just spreads even more and more content of everybody else's that with the keyword. And the way you do that, you just add it into your services, the automation and the retweets, okay? And let's see, retweets. And in here I have SMBs, and affiliate beast mode. That's what I'm doing for retweets. And it's sharing everybody else's content, which I don't mind doing that. That's awesome, you know, more exposure. But what is actually happening is it's pulling out content that everyone's putting out there and spreading into cyberspace. I wish I could find the one and show it to you, but I can't. But it's actually pulling out everything out into cyberspace, like sharing other people's videos that, like we had one of what's his name, JR's videos that was on. I don't even know where it was posted on, but it was pulling that out and retweeting it on here as well, and as well as my the press releases. So really cool. That's basically what's going on my end with the Twitter. So basically that's all I got, guys. If you want to ask any questions or let me know anything. Does that make sense? What's going on?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really powerful stuff that you shared. And so that, you know, the thing that I want everybody to be aware of is that Derek was able to do everything from his dashboard without having to pop back into social media, without having to go over and get distracted even more by going through the Twitter feed. He's able to look at the Twitter feed of mentions so that he's not getting lost. He's being very productive with his time because of the way he set up his dashboard. So that's just another way.
Yeah, it's saving me a lot of time. That's a big thing that's really awesome about this tool. Is like everything's just compact. It's right there, and it's saving a ton of time.
Absolutely.
Hey, Cindy, I have a question for Derek. In the welcome message, you had multiple messages in there in that box. Is it just putting spaces in there, and then the beast is picking out randomly, or how does that
right work? Every line is here. I can go back and share again just so I'm clear.
So Sorry if this is basic stuff that you guys.
No, this is awesome, man. It's not a problem.
It's a great question because I'm sure you're not the only one that has it, Jason. So.
Right.
Thank you.
We go back into my services, my automation, my Twitter messages. Okay, yeah, it says right here every line you can add multiple messages with one message per line. So every time you add your one message, and then I just leave a blank spot, and then I add another message, and then skip another spot, and then add another message. And what this allows it to do is it's a different person. It randomizes to different people every single time. So I try to spread them out and make them seem as cool or as normal as a human can be, sound. And that's what really gets me more what do you call it? Yeah.
Wow.
I'm losing my words. But as far as like I tried, like I get a lot of a few with the Facebook link that I was tweeting out, but a lot of people don't really like the links, so I mean, but it does work. You just have to play with it and just try different things. And when you use these different tags, it really personalizes them. It personalizes, you know, the first name, and so when it comes out, they spit out pretty. It'll say like it makes it seem more personalized as their messages on their walls, because you look at their name, it makes it look like you're looking at their profiles. Right. And so it's really cool. It works out. It's been working really grateful. So
awesome. Thank you. I'm definitely.
Does that make sense? Is that you got any more questions? Is that better?
No, that's all I got for now. Thank you.
Awesome. Not a problem.
So Derek, those do they just get randomly sent, or when you're scheduling them, you choose which message? Or?
These right here are Twitter welcome messages. Okay, instead of doing it by direct messaging, I do it by tweets. And so whenever it just sends them out as tweets, you know, like thanks for the follow, things like that.
Right. So it just kind of calls them out. So you're kind of what you're saying is you're personalizing them more so that they don't look so auto responsive.
Automated. Right. Because just like I said before, I don't ever read the people direct messages that are automated every time that come through. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm when someone mentions me in a comment, I usually pay attention to that. I mean, in a tweet, I usually pay attention to that more often than someone direct messaging me. So that's why I decided to try it this way, and it's been working out.
Derek, the part that it says the maximum messages to send out, you have that as 8. What if you have more followers than that? Will it just stop after 8 and then continue, or what does that mean? You know?
That's the thing that I've been testing out. It only does it like every 60 hours. I mean 60 minutes. So it's gonna send out 8 messages every hour. Okay.
Okay.
And you can do it. Yeah, you can add more here. Frequently check new followers.
Okay, so every 60 minutes it's going to go and it's going to find out who are your new followers, and it's going to send you messages.
But like but I've been having like 300 followers, so it's keeping up pretty well. I mean, it sends them out, but I mean you're not sending out to every single follower, which is probably a good thing, because you don't want it spitting out to every, like if you got 300 people following you that day.
Right.
You don't want it to just blow out 300 messages, you know. So.
I didn't see the frequency in minutes there. I missed that little part.
Sorry, I didn't explain that. But.
No, that was good. That's awesome.
But let me get out of my screen share, and here we go. Let's see.
Thanks, Derek. That was killer. Killer.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and like I said, I didn't want to take up too much time, but I do have a ninja way of getting lots of followers and actually targeting them, and I can send everybody on here the video if they want it.
That's awesome. See, this is the type of community, guys, that we have here. That, you know, Derek could be the type of guy who could be like, yeah, I have this little ninja trick, and it's mine. But really, you know, in our community, when we find something that works, that's part of joining the community, because we really do share. And what I think everybody who comes into the Beast Mode community realizes that it's filled with value. because everybody realizes that when you give value, you receive. And it's really about giving. And the more that you can give in this industry, the more you're going to receive. And I have not seen a community as giving. This is probably one of the most giving communities that I have seen online, and the most diverse, and which makes it even more powerful because what that shows me is that we have the ability to really attract the masses amount of people because we can help so many different people with our system. So is there anybody else who wants to come on out? I think we've been on for about 45 minutes. I think that's a good amount of time. But I will say that there's a bunch of people on this panel, all of us who are promoting this incredible product. So whoever it is who showed you this video, go back to them. That's the way we work in this community. We really believe, and there's enough wealth out there for everybody. So we really respect that. If Carla showed you the video, you sign up with Carla, vice versa, and that's how it works. That's how we roll. We believe this system can help the masses, and you just need to reach out and plug into it because we are still in beta. And one of the key advantages of being part of this beta, one of the things that I think that people don't even realize is the value is that we have infinite amounts of accounts that we can host on the Beast Mode platform, and I'm talking infinite. Lots of systems are saying you only could hook up 15 accounts, 20 accounts, 100, whatever. Infinite, guys, as many as you want. So think about the power of you if you are one of those people who want to try and go out there and help other businesses or other organizations or other people. You have this platform right here, and you can charge them, and you have the software right in front of you to really make that happen and make a huge difference. Because us marketers online, we are a percentage, and we know so much more than the average person. People out there do not know the power that we know, do not have the knowledge that we know, and they seek it. They don't know how to do it, and they are looking for people, and they don't even know that they're looking for people. So you knock on their door and you show them the power of what we have, and you guys can all make some money with this system. It's very powerful. So if anybody else has anything else to say, now is the time.
I posted a video challenge, and I would hope that everybody would take advantage of pumping out some videos, getting them out there, because I'm telling you, if you keep on, get into that habit of a video a day, you're going to be so grateful that you jumped on that video challenge. Absolutely. I've got it posted in the group.
Absolutely. And guys, one of the things, if you don't know how to do videos, you don't have ideas, there may be something on this Hangout that you heard, okay, that you didn't know how to do. Maybe you didn't know anything about Twitter. Maybe Derek showed you one little thing. Go ahead, cut a video. Maybe you didn't know about the keyword part. Go ahead and make a video. Maybe you didn't know that you can upload all the different images in there and how you can do that. Go ahead and make a video. Did anybody go over offline consulting? Well, we talked a little bit about it. You want to come out here and talk about it? Or you?
Hey, yeah.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I just had a little background noise over here. But no, what this tool is very powerful for is offline consulting. Sorry, and there's a few of us in the group that are not on this Hangout right now that are actually killing it out there, taking businesses that are offline and bringing them online. Because they say if you're not online by 2015, your business is gonna die a slow death. Right, so there's businesses out there not only that are not online, but some of them that are online and don't really have a great, view. Not a lot of people could see them. They don't have great websites, Facebook pages, and stuff like that, but they don't look very well. And by us having these dashboards here, we can go out and bring those people online. And us as marketers, we know how to manage all of this social media stuff. And we could completely changed their business. Us having this power, right? We pay however much we pay for this dashboard, but we charge them whatever we want, right? So we have that power. And then another thing you were pointed out was the that having infinite services. That's us in beta right now. That's not gonna last forever. So I would suggest anybody watching this video take advantage of that now and lock yourself in at having infinite services.
Yeah, I was saying that right now that's a big, huge push for why you want to get in now, because I don't think people realize the value, and especially if you're doing offline consulting, the value of having infinite accounts is just, you know what, if you don't, you're losing money. That's all I have to say. You're leaving money on the table, because it's as simple as that. You heard it. If people don't, if they're not online yet, they need to. They're scared. They don't know how. You can get them online with the click of a button and charge them whatever it is you want. And I'm sure it's going to be more than what you paid for the dashboard. So, guys, this is a wrap. Get with whoever showed you this video. Come join our community. We'd love to have you. We welcome you. We'd love to hear what you have, offer your value, and just give all the value that we have to you so that you can really crush it out in a beastly fashion, whatever business is that you choose to crush. This is Cindy Bloom, part of the whole Beast Mode family. From all of us to you, peace. Peace out, Beast Mode, and click the link. And just that's it. Peace out.
Beast Mode.